I literally told all of you not to worry about short-term crypto price action because strong utility coins with actual real use cases will be just fine despite all of this crazy market volatility. And we're going to be talking about XRP Futures and how much volume it's brought in on top of their massive partnership with a bank and so much more. Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto, every single day. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, set alerts to get more. And let's go ahead and talk about what's going on with the crypto markets, primarily XRP. So as most of you know, Powell came on the scene and said, you know what, things have changed and we're going to do what we need to do to make things adjustable, whatever the heck that means. Basically, it means that we are going to probably see interest rates decline, which is good. We need interest rates to go down. And what happened? The entire crypto market pumped. But XRP held strong despite all of this market volatility. And a brand new record was made for XRP futures, which again, we don't have an XRP Spot ETF in the US yet. We will be getting one. A lot of ETF analysts are calling for Q4 2025 and possibly even Q1 of 2026. And this kind of aligns with the crypto White House report or the White House crypto report that was dropped. Both the SEC and the CFTC are following that and using that as guidelines. So a lot of ETF analysts say we're gonna be getting that Spot ETF soon. But anyways, a new record for XRP futures. CME XRP futures hit 9.02 billion in volume, which was the highest ever for the product. Open interest surpassed 7.5 billion with over 6,000 contracts traded. And this is just off of institutional demand. This means institutions like, hey, we like this, we want it. But once we have these spot XRP ETFs approved, we're going to see a lot of money come in potentially from retail via their 401ks. That is just my opinion. But now, as far as Ripple goes with the banks, because remember, Ripple is a banker's project. They really kind of want to integrate themselves into traditional finance, which is not a bad thing because XRPL is decentralized. But Ripple and SBI plan to distribute RLUSD in Japan. So Ripple and SBI Holdings plan to distribute RLUSD in Japan during Q1 of 2026. SBI and Ripple aim to expand stablecoin utility and infrastructure in Japan. Also, too, SBI and Singapore-based blockchain developer Star Group are also building a trading platform for tokenized stocks and RWAs. I'm curious to see how Ripple is going to fill that little gap, but we'll see. Also, just so you guys know, South Korea's top banks said to meet Tether Circle on stablecoin partnerships. Ripple RLUSD is not mentioned in this article from CoinDesk. However, they've got RLUSD. It runs on XRPL and Ethereum. And interestingly enough, they might be included in this in the near future, especially if they get some of that volume up, which we might see. And as far as crypto treasuries go via XRP, Vivo Power wants Ripple shares at discount to its XRP holdings. Vivo Power is the company that has an XRP treasury, and they want to acquire 100 million in Ripple shares on secondary markets at 19 billion valuation. If you don't know, Vivo Power is NASDAQ listed. Their ticker is VVPR, not financial advice, just telling you if you wanted to do some analysis and look the company up. But basically their goal is to gain indirect exposure to XRP at a discount versus buying XRP directly. And that's something that traditional finance does. They're essentially invested in a lot of different crypto assets without directly being invested. Anyways, their shares are valued at 47 cents per XRP. XRP trades higher, which is an 86% discount. So basically, they're going to be adding more XRP exposure in directly. And the current market value of these holdings is 121 billion, but Ripple owns about 42 billion XRP, mostly in escrow. Ripple shares trade privately, mostly limited to accredited investors. Hopefully that changes soon. And Vivo Power does plan to publish XRP holdings online, but Ripple shares won't be verifiable on chain. But again, we have the future of tokenization coming in, so maybe we will see a little bit of a difference. Anyways,